This video is for the 1% population. Rather, it's for the people who want to do something and not just to say something. The rest can ignore the video, but the ones who want to leave their mark, who want to exist even after they are gone, who wants to do something while they're alive for the society, I'm talking to them. Problems will come, but excuses are not the thing what doers do. Achievers don't see problems, but they seek solutions of every problem. They don't need anything to make just an excuse for not doing something. If you don't act very quickly, then I'm sorry, your life will be worthless. You will leave the earth as you were nothing which happened in this universe. Because even a dust moves, then the tickle, then the vibration goes all over the universe. We don't notice. Of course, we are small. But it doesn't mean that our height, our dimension makes us small. Our thoughts are so huge that it has rattled through the universe. It has swam, run along through the space, going millions and millions and millions of kilometers. Because we don't understand what human is yet. I know that's not your fault. You are not taught anywhere, and the places and the institutions and the philosophers who teach you, you think that they are boring. They are just giving bullshit lecture because you think that their words are so boring. I know it's not as interesting as the TikTok videos. It's not as interesting as PUBG or the other funny, erotic and whatever videos we watch throughout the day. I know it's not as easy to listen, rather listening to your girlfriend's voice. I know that, or boyfriend's voice. It's difficult. But that's the truth, my friend. People have been saying this for centuries, for decades. You don't understand it yet. You haven't understood a basic concept of physics, even if you have wrote the theory and got marks, that energy and mass can neither be created nor be destroyed. It can only change its form from one to another. And that's the trouble, my friend. You don't understand it, you just learn it. We all are form of masses and energy and vice versa. Mass creates energy and we are created by them. Inside mass there is energy. That energy is being perceived by the vibration of particles, and that particles is built by mass. You don't understand the existence of yourself. You think that you are a mere creature born, and when you understand that you are not a mere creature, it gets too old. And that's why every old person becomes wise. But that's too late, my friend. I love you so much. I think you need to know before your time comes, because I have understood one thing, that when a seedling is born and when it has been growing for some time and become a young plant, then it requires the most amount of sunlight and care and nourishment and water and everything. But when it grows big, it becomes a tree. Have you seen anyone watering the big banyan tree or a big coconut tree? It grows because it has grown that potential to collect every nourishment and every vitamin minerals from the universe and the energies. But that is the thing. If a small plant is not nourished well, and if it is malnourished, then what happens? It doesn't go long. it fades away. It gets converted into energy. It can't grow, it can't become a solid mass. It doesn't have the power to give shelter to people and fruits to people. It loses its ability to serve the environment, the birds. Animals can't eat from it anymore because it dies. Your life will too if you are not well nourished right now. Because this energy in yourself can never end, it will only change its form. The universe and the energy and the mass were never meant to be stopped, and you think a simple lockdown or some simple problems in your life, some virus will stop your life, then you are the dumbest dumb person on the face of the earth. Sorry to be rude, but the fact, if I don't say you the truth, who will? I am the same youth as you, and I feel this thing from the core of my heart, that the energy which we contain is one of the most different and valuable energy which any mass can have. Why I am saying mass? Because we are a mass. We are nothing except the life energy inside us, the soul, the spirit, what we call. Because every energy, every sensation is felt by the most beautiful way in this form, in the form of human, in the form of animal, in the form of birds. Every sensation can be felt because every other energy, the heat, the light, the sun is glowing with heat and light. It has many energies, but it can't feel, it doesn't have emotions, it can't enjoy, it can't rejoice. The wire of the electricity doesn't feel happy or sad or enjoy the bliss of getting successful when it lights a bulb. But the energy inside you makes every energy, makes every achievement blissful, enjoyable. You don't understand that. That's the only problem. This energy is something different, my friend. And the universe and all the energies are meant to be expanded. This has been proved by experiments such as redshift, Doppler effect. The universe is expanding as every energy is expanding. Energy and particles and everything is expanding at a great, huge rate. And thus the universe we see is expanding. But we think that we are not energy and we can stop. Because we never stop. Once your time comes, the energy inside you goes away outside your body and spreads in the universe. We never die. That's the truth. But the tragic part is that in the other forms, we can't feel, we can't have that joy, we can't see. A rock have the same fundamental particles and energy as we have. It has enormous amount of energy. The soil, the rock, the water. But they can't feel as we do. And you're losing that ability every day. Because the moment we are born, we're slowly coming to a point where this energy will be converted into others. And eventually, we will lose the feeling of having this energy. We will leave the universe in a different form. Because this energy has to end to form a new one. So why I'm saying this to you? As that plant example I gave, that when it's small, when it's at its growth, it needs the most nourishment. It needs its full potential. The small plant pulls up every bit of its energy to reach the highest possible. It can't reach 2 meters, 3 meters, 5 meters all of a sudden. But whatever it can with all its might, it lifts its peak, the tip of one leaf. That's only required. If we are not acting now, we will not be growing. And if you don't grow like that small plant, if it's ill nourished, it will die before becoming a tree without serving anything. Because a tree even is being remembered for years. People get help, shelter, food. Everybody, every animal gets served from the tree. Even the other creatures, such as Laika, the Russian dog, who act faithfully, who knew that what he had to do. He grabbed the opportunity when the Russian astronauts or cosmonauts offered to go up to the space. He didn't deny it. He didn't bark. He didn't bite. Paul the octopus, even it served something and kept his name and mark in the FIFA World Cup prediction. And there are many other even animals who left their mark. The dogs who guard our nation with helping the police, the armies, even they become remembered. But we having the most powerful form of energy, which has the most amount of intelligence. And what is that? A form of energy which is capable to understand the universe at its most complex way, at its most simple way. At every angle, it can observe. It can sense the world as no one can. It can change its reality by its thought. But we are busy blaming on the society, the government, and the condition that we are not growing because we are too much lazy and coward to accept that we can hard work like them. And who is the them? Among billions, only thousands succeed. Why is that? Have you ever thought? Because the minority always try to do something different. Very few people have that courage. People have that mentality that what my dad have done, what my mom have done, what my friends have done, I will be the same. Why is that? Why can't you push more farther? Why do you have the majority mentality? And have you not seen that? The majority is the mediocrity and the minority is the superiority. You can check it at every level of life. The minority rules. There are thousands of sheep there, but only 100 pack of wolves control them. Of lions control the whole jungle, and the government controls the whole country. A sun controls the whole solar system. You don't understand. You have to be the minority in order to get where you want to be. To escape from mediocrity, because mediocrity is the biggest sin of human life. You come to earth with a very gifted life energy form and you don't use it. You die like a creature, like an amoeba, hydra, like you have never existed on this universe. But can't you see that there are giants who are born with the same life form? I can't name them because throughout the centuries and before that there were millions of people who pushed their limits and made their names to the history. While they were alive, they lived like kings. People loved them. People remembered them. And I'm glad I'm on their path. At least if I walk on their path, I will be a fraction of them, maybe a very little fraction, but at least I will be not a mediocrity. I will be among the minority. That's the thing. You don't have confidence on the form, the life you have. You think of the background of the society you belong. You think of the conditions around you. You're just too coward to accept that you can be a king. You're a slave to the mentality of the people that you can't do the best in yourself. Why can't you? That's my question. Who told you? No gods destine our life. There is no such thing as fate or luck. We do our actions become our present reflects on our future, and when we go to the future, the present we made beautifully becomes our past, and everything is created like this. Whatever you do now, it happens tomorrow. If you don't do now, nothing happens tomorrow. That's a simple theory. You go more down and you say you blame on the future because if you don't work, you have to be terminated. That is the law of the universe. Why will the universe, the cosmos, invest so much energy to keep you alive when you are useless and worthless? Why will the companies, why will your friends, why will the society respect you and feed you? And that's the biggest problem. I'm not today here only to just make you feel ashamed of yourself. No, my friend, I'm just a person trying to help my fellow earthlings like all the others who are trying to do. This life is beautiful, and once this is changed, this is gone, then everything's over. Because at the last moment, you will feel the biggest regret that there were many unfulfilled wishes which could have been converted into reality, but it didn't become reality. It goes with you with your graveyard, and the thoughts, the software, the memories, the files you build in your memory gets lost forever. Why is that? Why do you lose upon yourself? Why do you think that if you don't study now, if you don't work now, if you don't do that done step now, if you don't do the acting dialogue now, if you don't go out and do the marketing, if you don't take the responsibility of your family, then still you will be getting the opportunity to live well? No, it's not. All the savings that your family have done will be ending soon. The problems is going to get in bigger soon. Only the toughest will survive, because there is a very popular theory of Darwin that the survival of the fittest. Humans have evolved because we were the fittest, not by physically but by mentally, and that's why we have dominated the world for years. If you are not fit enough, you will be terminated. That is the rule of the universe, the waves, the vibration, the energy. Make this life form inside you worthy. Make this name memorable to people for centuries. Make your existence worthy.